Hey guys, what's going on? Happy New Year! It's 2019, we're going to be kicking off in style, it's going to be awesome, and what better way to start the new year with a new phone? I'm going to reveal which one it is, so if you're ready, let's jump in! Speaking of jumping in, my little boy here has decided to grace us with his presence today, and he really doesn't know what's going on. So say hello to Oscar. Anyway guys, it's going to be a short one today. I never expected the day to come that I would purchase an iPhone. But it happened. I've picked up the iPhone XR in red because, frankly, it looks the best. A little close-up action there. So I figured with Windows Phone no longer being an option, with Android manufacturers not really having much of a hardware advantage over the iPhone, I figured what better time to give a try to the phone that I've been critical of for 10 years, but I've never actually had before. On top of that, I know that my support directly really isn't going to do anything about it, but I've been getting really frustrated with a lot of the things I've been hearing about Google in the news and things like that. And additionally, Microsoft and Apple have both been standing up to the government in terms of privacy and security, along with, of course, other entities. Microsoft and Apple are both incredibly focused on privacy and security and innovating as much as possible. And when I think of the large tech companies, Google's one of the first companies, aside from Facebook, that I can see selling people out and selling people's data and things like that. Those are really the big reasons. I just figured it was time to try something new. I've been getting bored with the selection of phones that there are in the first place. So going on with that, that's pretty much all I really have. I just wanted to kind of announce the shift that I never thought would actually happen. Probably nobody that knows me ever thought would happen, as I mentioned before in my other video, which I'll throw up in a card up there, whichever direction it is. This camera's first and whatnot. So, having the phone for a week now, it'll be 2 weeks as of the time I'm uploading this, but I'm recording it on Monday, so I've had it for exactly a week. And I've been scrutinizing it every single day for a week, and I have no major complaints. The quality of the vibration motor is just insane. The camera is decent. Of course, it doesn't have the dual camera that the XS has. It just has the single camera. But I don't really need much more than that. The screen is incredible for being an LCD and being lower resolution. I mean, you can, when you look really closely, see the resolution difference, but it still looks fantastic. And I knew this would be the case because the Nokia Lumia phones, the lower end ones, I'm thinking the 830 and things like that, used an LCD screen that was very exceptional. And they also went super low resolution with those to save cost and so forth. And it turned out great. They looked almost as good as higher resolution screens in, of course, the cheaper package. And it's even better with the iPhone XR. Another thing I really appreciate is the Face ID is absolutely phenomenal. It works almost perfectly in the dark. It does have a little bit of an issue sometimes when I have my glasses off. Come on, man. And really, I'm going to go into a little bit more of a video about my thoughts, but these are just kind of my first impressions. The device is nice. I did get a case for it because I'm not interested in having front and back glass. I'm on SaskTel as my carrier, and I'm using their Fast Forward program, which is something that I will do a video on in the coming weeks as well, because it's a really interesting program and with very specific applications. And when I do have that up, I'll link it up in a card up near the top of the video there. Other than that, though, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. Just a couple first impressions. I really have no major complaints. It's a phenomenal phone. I'm pretty much going to leave it at that. Just kind of throw it out there that what would have made 15-year-old me's head explode, I have moved over to the iPhone XR, and I'm definitely planning on keeping it. Stay tuned for my future videos. Probably something a little bit more detailed about the iPhone. What I think being my first iPhone. If you're interested in seeing it, of course, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for viewing, and I'll see you next time.